Hey, Oinkers. Welcome to, I guess, a small Oinkcraft update. I have not been having a great week, but I just wanted to make a small update video after I noticed something. Totally missed it this year. Oinkcraft is 7. I don't know why I said it was 7 last year, because the invoice says it was from 2013. I think part of me thinks it was a year old when I first got the invoice. Because I technically did host it on my own local computer, so we can say Oinkcraft is either 7 or 8 right now. But that was really cool to just come across by accident. I don't know. Thank you, everyone. It's been pretty poppin' lately. Some of my IRL friends have been playing on it with me, and they started playing on their own. Kettle sleeping in the background. And I don't know. It just it's a little, I don't know. It's such a small thing. I don't really know who'd get excited about a Minecraft server turning 7, but oh, my eyes are so dry. It's just exciting, and I wanted to thank everyone who's been active recently. You know, I feel like Oinkcraft has been coming in waves of like different community members and waves and waves. And thank you everyone who's been active recently and stuff. And while I'm here, just some updates, I guess, regarding Oink County claims and clans. I think something happens when the server restarts and the clans might not work. If that's happening to you, just leave your clan, disband it. I'll try again later. I meant to fix it. It's been rough though. Zaf has been doing some killer work lately. He's done some awesome work for Oinkbot. If you'll notice in reports and suggestions, it changes it to an embed. Still goes on the Trello board. You can still always see that Trello board. Speaking of that Trello board, I'm not going to edit this video too heavily. If you go on the Trello board, you can see reports and suggestions, accepted suggestions. And if you go all the way to the right, you'll see each world has their own little column, except for parkour, because it's going to come way down the line. But Townie has their issues. Creative has its issues. Factions and minigames. Super cool. Thank you, Zaf, for writing that and stuff. Amod kind of was like, hey, Mark, the holograms are still broken. And I was like, yeah, I became normalized to them being broken, but we did end up fixing them. It did not take very long at all. It was just a plug-in update. So those are fun, and you aren't greeted with a mash of text. There are 2 new One in the Chamber maps. One made by Minx is called Quartz. Very small. The level is super cool. It's very frustrating, but I actually really enjoy the level design of it. And then Super Pikachu and Chiropractor, aka V Cairo, made a map called Martian. Bigger map, also super cool. I'll be hopefully I can get myself to at least do some One in the Chamber updates today to manage fire damage and the bug of damage being dealt to players, causing them to go to spawn. Factions is being worked on. I'm trying so hard to hold myself to that standard. Planning out did help. I don't want to talk about it too much because I don't want to screw it up again. But just expect factions is our number one thing right now, with some bug fixes to townies, some bug fixes to One in the Chamber, and factions, and a cool, maybe a sneak peek. This is like a 4-minute video. I can go on for like 10 more minutes. I just need to get something done today, and This is I'm going to regret posting this, but this is what has come to mind to get done. Zaf has come up with a really cool idea for a minigame that either he or we will get started on at some point. I don't know what the full agenda for that is. And then I also want to do a minigame. If you're familiar with the app Draw My Thing or Pictionary, it's Build My Thing, but in Minecraft. There's a version of this on Hypixel where everyone gets the same prompt and you build. But what I want to do is kind of like Scribblio. You get a prompt and you have to build it, and you type in chat what your guess is and stuff. So yeah, that's what I want to do. After Factions is out, that's the minigame I want to do. Either that or Zaf's thing. I don't want to spoil Zaf's thing. That's up to him. But we might focus on Zaf's minigame. I might do this in the background. I don't know yet. But after Factions, expect a new minigame to come out. That's not Cauldron Wars or Rocket Bow. And then also staff applications are coming out. You know what? They're going to come out today. They're going to come out with this update video. Zaf has made an awesome application. If you go on the application, you'll see different roles you can apply for. It's a green form, and you can apply for moderator, you can apply for developer, you can apply for events coordinator, writer, and artist/artost. I'm sure most of you are going to apply for moderator. Moderator is the only one of this application will be open all the time. Moderator will be the only one in which the application is not going to be open all the time for it. I guess just a brief overview. Moderators are expected to be somewhat active on the server itself. We recently did a quick pruning, so to speak, of the mod team where we just reached out to a bunch of people and said, hey, are you still interested in being a moderator? I'm going to lean back and I'm going to put my broken glasses on, my way too long hair. There have been some really active players that we want to see apply, and we're hoping they apply for moderator. But as normal, it's not like a guaranteed success rate, whatever. If you want to apply for developer, these last 4 roles, I made an update video about this about half a year ago or so. These last 4 roles are kind of like, as members of Oinkcraft grow older, I'd love for Oinkcraft to be a place where people can apply themselves. For example, a friend of mine in college, we met, I guess our first semester. We've been friends for about 2 years now then. And he's really into full stack web development. And I said, this is kind of weird, but I own this Minecraft server and there's a whole community behind it. If you want somewhere to apply your web dev and stuff, zero pressure environment, here you go. And so I kind of want that to be a place for Oinkcraft members as well. And so that's what these last 4 roles are. Developer, which is what me and Zaf largely do at this point. You would probably be tasked with an Oinkbot thing. If you had a minigame idea, maybe you could write one of our minigames if we give you a write-up or something. You can help with some towny custom enchantments. You can help with the factions development. That kind of thing is the developer role. We've had people who are developers in the past. Only in extenuating circumstances will any of these roles be removed. I.e., you help us build Oinkbot or a mod or a plugin. You're not going to be required to stay actively developing or whatever. They're contributor roles in a sense. Anyway, events coordinator is something that Cairo and Kron have been doing a lot recently. Kron has done Hunger Games and stuff in the past. Cairo has been doing he did the build off. Unfortunately, the ruins build off has been a miss twice now, which is unfortunate. I think that's on me because I don't give enough importance to ruins. As soon as these One in the Chamber maps came out, we just had 2 maps in the past 2 days added. And so I think what needs to be done is I need to get ruins made and I need to get ruins out there. People need to play ruins for there to be incentive to build ruins. So I'll contact Cairo when I think we're ready for a ruins build off again. Events coordinator though, you'd have permission to tag events in Discord if you want to run One in the Chamber games. It's just a great way. The origin of this rank is just a great way to get Oinkcraft as a small community to find times to be together, right? Because if you go on at an average time, there might be max 10, 15 people. But other times there might be 2 or 3. So maybe coordinating a time where people know that when they log on, they know that there will be other people to play with. Writer, I believe Minx is our only writer at the moment. He had this cool idea a while ago for the website, but on me, I never got any of the website stuff done. The friend I mentioned earlier, he's working on some stuff, but as with me, as with Zaf, as with everyone out there, university is a total grind right now. But yeah, if you have a cool idea for an article or something, maybe. I know Kron is a Wikipedia page, is the admin for a Wikipedia page. And lastly, Artost/artist. This one is still gray area, I feel like. We would essentially just want to see a little portfolio. I know Golf Champion has been the recent active Artost. He's made a bunch of emotes for us. Yeah, so this video is about 10 minutes now. I hope this was informational. I feel much better than I did 10 minutes ago. So I'm just going to upload it. Thanks everyone for 7/8 years. I remember I was reminiscing with a friend. This will be my last thing. I was reminiscing with a friend and I had hosted the server on this old MacBook. And we put the server on Planet Minecraft and we were like, all right, let's do this. And we were expecting maybe a few people join in, but all of a sudden 10, 20 people came on at the same time. And we were like, oh my God, whoa, what is happening? And I think I kept bumping it for a little while, maybe 2 or 3 weeks. And then someone was like, I would coordinate times from like 8 a.m. to 2 and 5 to 8 or whatever when the server would be open. And someone was like, hey, you should put the server on 24/7. And I went with it on a trip with my mom to the Grand Canyon. And I was like, I really want the server to stay up. So I bought MC Pro hosting. And after a couple months, we got our first donation, and then it's been sustainable ever since. So to everyone who's sponsored the server, I don't like using the word donation for a lot of reasons, but to anyone who's sponsored the server, who will sponsor the server in the future, everyone who's played, who's active, like seriously, thank you so much. Now I'm getting it's good to think about this, especially in the mental space I'm in right now. But just thank you everyone so much. It's so weird to think that like right now Minecraft server is like my biggest accomplishment, but without it, I've gotten so much from this, and I'm hoping people can get something from it as well in the moderator, developer, events coordinator, writer, art host, artist role. I know Cairo's gone such a long way with his messages in events. We talk a lot about like how to format them and stuff. I feel like I've been doing it for so long. I spread the wealth or whatever. I know that Link, Redstone Tech, he used to be Redstone Tech. He's developing some super cool stuff, and it's cool to think that. I mean, I didn't have much probably in terms of his ambition, but I had like a role in terms of like having a place where he could make plugins and stuff. And he's making some really cool stuff that's not Minecraft related, and I think that's so awesome. And yeah, so I don't know. There are other examples, but now I might go record Tiny or something because this is making me feel better. It's a very simple thing to do. Yeah, I'm not gonna edit this much, but I don't want to ramble anymore. Thanks again so much, everyone. Moderator applications coming out. I'll let Zaf make the post and I'll post this video. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you haven't already, join us at play.redstoneoinkcraft.com. Stay happy, stay healthy.